There's been a lot of studies done by universities where they gave shoppers a few grocery bags for them to use over a period of 30 days. And then they took back the grocery bags and then they do a test on the grocery bag. They found all the bags are infested with bacteria. And it's not coming from bad food, but the bags are just a breeding ground for bacteria. Nobody ever washes their reusable bag. Norwex has a very special grocery bag. This is actually made from 80% recycled material, so recycled plastic. So we're helping to clean up, the landfill and turning it into something that is so useful. And it is lined with Baclock. There's a layer of Baclock to self-purify. Now, compared with other bags in the market, these are the usual ones. Normally, what we do is we will leave the bags in our car, right? Because we tend to forget bringing our bags. So we will just throw a couple of this in the car or the car boot. And then we just use it whenever we go shopping. But do you know that because of the heat, and the humidity and the ventilation in our car boot, it is actually a breeding ground for bacteria. So we are actually transporting bacteria from our car to the shop and back to the car and then into our house. So that's how bacteria get transported in from our grocery bags. I will just use a wet and viral cloth each time when I'm back from shopping. I will just wipe the insides of the bag. So once it is damp, the layer of the silver, the Baclock, will be activated. So the silver ions will be released to help purify the bag. And I will also hang it to air. And sometimes when I think it needs to wash, I will just soak it with a little bit of detergent. So it's really useful, and it has a very, very wide base. You can put a lot of things in this bag. In fact, it's very, very strong. Compared to something like this, the base is narrow. It is not steady. When you put it at the back of your car, it will be like toppling over. And this, it will just stand on its own. For hygiene purposes, we always split where we store raw meat, cooked food, as well as vegetable. So when you go shopping, it's also best that you have one just for meat and one for vegetable. Don't mix them because there might be cross-contamination.